Hello, dear students. We have seen how the halogen with lower atomic number oxidizes the halogen with the higher atomic number. Halogen with lower atomic number turns or reduce itself into the halide ions, and halogen with higher atomic number turns itself into the elemental halogen. Iodine is the least reactive among all. Iodine shows the least reactivity because as we go down the group, the reactivity decreases. Above reactions even explain the fact that going down the group, reactivity of halogen decreases. So from this reaction, we can easily understand that iodine cannot oxidize the other elements. So it is the least reactive, or it has less reactivity. Decreasing oxidizing ability of halogen in the aqueous solution down the group is evident from their electrode potential. So we should study the electrode potential, as I have explained that when we look at the electrode potential, we come to know the oxidizing character. You can see here fluorine has got the electrode potential 2.87, chlorine has got 1.36, bromine has got 1.09, iodine has got 0.54. From this you can easily understand that fluorine has got the most positive electrode potential value. It means it is the most oxidizing in nature. The value of electrode potential depends upon this value of electrode potential depends upon bond dissociation enthalpy, electron gain enthalpy, and hydration enthalpy. When bonds are broken, energy is needed, so lower bond dissociation enthalpy is favored for having the higher electrode potential. So if an element has lower bond dissociation enthalpy, it will have more positive electrode potential and it will be better oxidizing agent. When electron is gained, energy may release or required. So energy released during the electron gain is favored. Remember, even when fluorine gain electron, energy is released. All the halogen, when they gain electron, energy is released. After electron gain, negative ion is hydrated and energy is released, so high hydration energy is favored. So when we consider about the electrode potential, if bond dissociation enthalpy value is lower, it is favored. If during electron gain, if energy is released, it is favored. If hydration enthalpy is higher, it is favored. Now we'll look for the halogens, how does it works really. So when you look at this halogen 1 by 2 x2 first dissociate and it turns into halogen gas, atomic halogen gas. This atomic halogen gas gains the electron and it turns into X minus, and this X minus undergoes the hydration in aqueous solution and turns into X minus aqueous. In case of fluorine, fluorine has low bond dissociation enthalpy. We have already seen that though it was not expected, but fluorine has got lower bond dissociation enthalpy than chlorine. Fluorine bond is weak due to the electron pair or lone pair repulsion. During electron gain, energy is released. When electron is gained, fluorine even releases the energy. And fluorine being very small in size and has got very small size and -1 charge, so it is charge is to volume ratio is very high, and that is why it has got very high hydration enthalpy. So fluorine is the strongest oxidizing agent among all the halogens. Now if you compare fluorine with chlorine, fluorine has low bond dissociation enthalpy and high hydration enthalpy, which ultimately overcome more negative electron gain enthalpy of chlorine. Remember, chlorine has got more negative electron gain enthalpy, means when an electron is added, when electron is gained into chlorine, more energy is released as compared to fluorine. But bond dissociation enthalpy of fluorine is low and hydration enthalpy of fluorine is higher as compared to chlorine. That is why both this energy cumulatively overcome the extra energy that is produced during the electron gain for chlorine, and this is how fluorine is even a better oxidizing agent than chlorine. Thus fluorine is even better oxidizing agent than chlorine. As a consequence, इसके परिणाम स्वरूप fluorine oxidizes water to oxygen. Please try to understand, my dear students, that when fluorine reacts with water, you can see fluorine when reacts with water, it it releases oxygen gas. That means this O minus 2 is converted to 0. That means, fluorine oxidizes oxygen. The name oxidation comes from oxygen, but oxygen itself is oxidized by fluorine. This is the very important reaction by which we can understand the superiority of fluorine as an oxidizing agent. So fluorine can oxidize even an oxygen, and that is why fluorine is superior oxidizing agent. But bromine and iodine disproportionate to give hypohalic acid and hypohalous acid. You can see, if you have X as a Br or Cl, when they reacts with water, they produces hydrohalic acid like HCl or HBr, and they produces hypohalous acid like HOCl or HOBr. You can see here in HCl or HBr, HX, the halogen has got -1 oxidation state, but in hypohalic acid, the halogen has got +1 oxidation state. So this is the kind of reaction where halogen from 0 goes to either -1, that means reduced, goes to +1, that means oxidized. So once it is reduced, once it is oxidized, so this is a kind of reaction which is known as the disproportionation reaction. And due to the disproportionation reaction, we can easily understand that um, uh, this bromine and chlorine, they cannot oxidize oxygen, but they themselves undergo reduction as well as oxidation. X from 0 oxidation state oxidizes to +1 and reduced to -1, but H2O is not reduced to O2 by Cl and Br. The reaction of iodine. So you can now we'll move to the reaction of iodine with water. So let us try to understand the reaction of iodine with water. The reaction of iodine in water is non-spontaneous. That means it does not take place on its own. 2I2 plus 2H2O, no reaction on its own. Actually, oxygen oxidizes iodine ions to I2 in acidic medium. You can see 4H plus represents the acidic medium. Oxygen, and if you have iodide ions, this oxygen oxidizes the iodide ion into I2. So from -1, they go to 0 oxidation state, so they are oxidized, and oxygen itself is converted to water by the process of reduction. So this is how oxygen oxidizes iodine, and this is how we can compare the oxidizing property of oxygen or reducing property, or this is how we can say that iodine is oxidized by oxygen into the reactions. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying your studies. Happy learning.